From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning, this is Craig Allison with your Morning Pulse for Tuesday, March 25th. Our first story just coming into our newsroom this morning, a two-vehicle crash at Northeast Lincoln, as you can see here, has sent at least 3 people to the hospital with minor injuries. Again, the call came in just before 8 a.m. when emergency responders were called there to Dorothy Drive and Baldwin Avenue in response to those 2 vehicles, one being flipped upside down there. LPD says while the injuries from the accident are minor, those 3 people, again, from the overturned car were taken to the hospital. The person in the car not flipped was treated on scene and not sent to the hospital and was not injured. Now, while it's still early with LPD responding to that scene and this accident there, they believe the accident may have been caused with the flipped car possibly running a stop sign, but we'll continue to update you as we learn more about this. In your crime tracker, a judge is now ruling 16-year-old Sarhart Phaipong will be charged as an adult after police say an argument led him to his stabbing his mother in Northeast Lincoln. He was arrested last week and has been charged with second-degree assault. Last Friday afternoon, officers were called to 63rd and Lexington and found a 47-year-old woman with a stab wound to her back. Investigators determined an argument escalated when the 16-year-old boy pulled out a knife and attacked her. His bond was set at $50,000, which he posted yesterday. He'll be back in court late next month. Up in Omaha, the man charged in connection to a crash nearly 10 years ago, killing 21-year-old Sarah Root, was in court for the first time since he bonded out of jail nearly a decade ago and then fled the country, later found in Honduras. His bond now set at $100 million, and in January of 2016, Ezwin Mejia was accused of street racing while being 3 times over the legal alcohol limit when he hit and killed Root. Your fourth story, the National Weather Service released a statement last week saying they are suspending weather balloon launches in Omaha. One balloon will still be released from North Platte per day. While meteorologists say the impacts could be small and will stay unknown for some time, their effects may even be seen in instances of severe weather. It's unknown whether the change is due to federal funding cuts, but we did reach out to NWS for a comment on the topic, but did not receive a response yet, but we'll continue to keep you updated on this story as well. Wrapping things up with your final story, Governor Pillen and members of Nebraska's federal delegation made the trip to Lincoln County out in western Nebraska to ring in one of the state's largest economic projects in recent years. The Sustainable Beef LLC held a ribbon-cutting ceremony for its new $400 million beef plant facility. Their CEO says the plant will process over 1,500 cattle per day and is expected to have a $1 billion economic impact to the region. The plant is expected to employ around 850 people when it's fully operational. That is your morning pulse for this Tuesday morning, and we'll wrap things up with a look at your 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.